Good afternoon, preschool friends. It's so good to see you again today. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's nice and sunny out now, and hopefully you can get out and play outside a little bit today. Well, as you can see in the background, Mrs. Seifert has a birdhouse. That's because we're learning all about birds this week, birds and eggs. And today I have a very exciting lesson to teach you about birds that we can see every day in our own backyard. So before we do that, we're going to get into a special devotional time about Jesus. And I have the perfect devotion. It comes from the book of Matthew. And it's talking about how Jesus takes care of the birds every single day, the little tiny birds in the sky. And if he takes care of them in the amazing way he does, he for sure takes care of us even more. So let's read about that. Not a single sparrow, that's a kind of bird, can fall to the ground without your Father knowing it. Matthew 10:29. So God knows when the birds are hurt or when they need something, and he provides for them, just like he does for us. God knows everything. Everything in the whole world belongs to God. He takes care of the things he made. And do you know what else is true? God knows everything. He made so many birds that no one could ever count them. But he knows if one little bird falls to the ground. He knows if a squirrel is hungry or if a deer is thirsty. He knows when a baby is born and when a flower pops out of the ground. He knows when the sun shines and when the stars shoot through the sky. God knows all those things, and he knows all about you too. He knows when you are happy or sad. He knows when you're sick or tired. He knows when you play and when you sleep. Do you love God? He already knows. But you can tell him anytime, anyway, because he loves that. And we can say a special prayer to Jesus now. Okay, so let's fold our hands and close our eyes. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for knowing us and for taking care of us so perfectly. Thank you for knowing all that we think, even when we're asleep. You know just what we need, Lord. We're so thankful for that. I pray for all my preschool friends that you would please fill their precious little hearts with your love and help them to feel your peace and care today and always, and to know that they can always talk to you any time of the day or night. We love you, Jesus. Amen. All right. Well, let's get into our calendar first before we start, okay, preschool friends? We haven't done that for a couple days, so we need to get caught up a little bit. So, Mrs. Seifert has the calendar right up here. And what month does it say we're in, preschool friends? That's right, we're in April. Can you pretend to have your umbrella out? April is a rainy month that helps bring the flowers. Let's spell April. A-P-R-I-L. That spells April. Good job. Now let's see what day of the week it is. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today, my friends, is Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Do you see it? Let's count and see what number we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, preschool friends. Can you show me a 15 with your fingers? A 15 is a 1 and a 5. Good job, 1 and a 5. Now let's look at our weather chart and see what the weather's doing today. Can you look outside your window, preschool friends, and help me figure it out? What is the sky doing today? I think I see some sunshine, right? But there's some other things in the sky too. What else is in the sky? I see some puffy white clouds. So today is a partly sunny day. That means that there's some clouds covering the sun, but we still see the sun shining. And it's a little cool out today, so it's a day that we might need a jacket when we go outside, right? Wonderful. Well, I have a fun bird song to teach my friends before we get started with our lesson. Would you like to learn it with me? Yay! I can't wait to show it to you. It's kind of like a poem, but the words go to the song of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. We know that one, right? It's called Little Bird. Are you ready? So let's do it together. Little bird, fly around, up to the sky or down to the ground. Little bird, flap your wings. Open your beak and sweetly sing. Little bird, find your nest. Now it's time to take a rest. Good job! That kind of shows us what a bird's day is like. They spend the day, the daytime, looking for food and flying around and singing. Do you hear them sing sometimes outside? And then they go to their nest at night and take a rest. Well, I want to show my friends all the types of birds that we can see in our own backyard. We've been learning mostly so far about chickens, right? And chickens are a type of bird that we see on a farm. But there's lots of other kinds of birds. They're called wild birds. And these birds live in the trees of our own backyard. So we're going to see if we can learn about them and see if you can spot some of these birds in your yard this spring. So I have a little book to show you. It says Types of Birds. So these are all different types of birds that we might be able to see in our yard sometimes. This is a goldfinch. It's a yellow color, isn't it? This kind of bird comes back in the spring, and then its feathers become bright and yellow. This bird is a house wren. Their tails stick straight up, and they are little and brown. This is a sparrow. We might see lots of these. This is the one Jesus talked about in the Bible. They're little brown birds, and they make a sweet sound. Oh, this is a special one, my friends. This is a red-headed woodpecker. Do you see his head? It's red, right? And look at his long beak. These types of birds peck on wood and it makes a sound. And they make a hole in the wood and that's where they build their nest. So you see them up high in trees a lot. And if you listen close, sometimes you can hear the pecking that they make. This is a starling. What color is this bird, my friends? That's right, it's almost all black, but it has a few little white spots on its tummy. Oh, this is one of Mrs. Seifert's favorite. This is a blue jay. These birds are very big and beautifully colored. They're blue, just like what their name says, and they make a loud sound. Oh, what is this one, my friends? That's right, this is an owl. Can you hoot like an owl with me? Hoo, hoo. Good job. Would we be able to see the owl during the daytime, my friends? No, owls are nighttime birds, so he might be a little tricky to spot, but we might be able to hear them hooting to each other at night because they are nocturnal. That means they come awake at night when we go to sleep. Oh, this is a bird that will come this summer. This is a hummingbird. They're the smallest kind of bird, but they have a big beak. That's a kind of bird that goes deep into flowers to suck out the yummy nectar. That's why they have a long, sharp beak. This one is a red cardinal. This is another one of Mrs. Seifert's favorite birds. This bird is bright red, so it's easy to spot. And if you look closely, it has a almost looks like it's wearing a hat, right? That is what we call a crest. That's the top of the bird on its head, a cardinal. And they live all around here, so you might just see one. They're out early in the morning and later in the evening. This is a robin. Robins are a sure sign of springtime. They come back when the weather gets warmer, and there's lots of them. They're usually brown, and they have either an orange or red colored belly. So look for these ones. They like to eat worms. Now, when you friends get this little book to do at home, the last page says my favorite bird is. So you're going to pick what your favorite wild bird is and draw a picture of it in here. And then your grown-up can help you write the letters for that bird. Okay? That is fun. So let's be on the lookout for all of those kind of special birds. And tomorrow, Mrs. Seifert's going to give you a special booklet so you can put all of the birds that you find in it. Okay? But right now, I have a fun game I'd like to play with my friends. We've been learning all about eggs too, haven't we? And we learned the other day that sometimes eggs can be speckled. Do you remember what speckled means, preschool friends? That's right, it means that it's spotted. I have a spotted egg right here, a speckled blue egg. These are very fun, and they have lots of different colors. We're going to play a little game with it. It's a counting game. So, Mrs. Seifert has some nests here, but there's something wrong with the nests, my friends. They're empty. We have to fill them up. So, we're going to look at the number on the bottom of the picture, and we're going to put the right number of speckled eggs in the nest. Okay? Are you ready to give it a try? All right. I'm going to point my camera down so you can see the picture really well. We have a number 3 here. So count with me, friends, until we get to number 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 eggs in the nest. Good job. Oh, what's this number? Number 2, right? So we're going to put 2 more speckled eggs. 1, 2. Good job. Oh, what's this number? Can you make it with your fingers? It's a 6. Good job. Let's put 6 eggs in this nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, let's look at this one. What number is that? You got it. It's number 5. So let's put 5 eggs in this nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. All right, friends, we're going to do one more. Let's look. What's this number? That's right, number 4. Let's put 4 eggs in this nest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, they're rolling away. There we go. Good job. Great job, preschool friends. Thank you so much for helping me. Now I have a fun craft idea that I want to show you about speckled eggs, okay? So, on my big piece of paper here, oops, I have an egg. Look at it, it's a blue egg. What is the shape of an egg again, my preschool friends? That's right, it's an oval. Can you skywrite an oval? Good job. Now, to make this craft, Mrs. Seifert cut out an oval out of blue construction paper. But Grown-ups, if you have white paper and paint at home, you're welcome to let your child paint the color, the base color of the egg. Or just use construction paper, whatever you choose. So I'm going to put my egg on this white piece of paper just to show you what we're going to do, okay? Now this egg, I want to make it be speckled, like my other little eggs from our game. And I have a fun way of getting speckles on this egg. But grown-ups, just a warning, it is a little messy, so make sure your little ones are having on like an older shirt that you won't get too upset if they get messy. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make pink speckles on this egg. So I have some paint and a paintbrush. Now what I'm going to do is go close up to my picture with my paintbrush. But I'm going to use my finger and flick the paintbrush at the egg. Can you see the speckles, my friends? I'm going to bring you up a little bit closer so you can see it really well. There we go. All right. See the speckles coming? I'm going to dip my paintbrush in again. Watch what I do. I hold it with my finger and pull it forward. That one got a little off, huh? Look at the speckles coming on. And you can do this with any color you have. You get to choose the colors. I'm going to do a little more. There we go. So fun. Now you have a beautiful speckled egg craft. But you're going to have to wash your hands because your hands get a little messy with this craft. But that's okay, right? All right, I'm going to scoot you back now. There we go. All right. Well, great job, preschool friends. I love when you make crafts with me. I have one more fun craft for us. If we want to see birds in our yard, then we have to make sure that our yard is a place they want to be, right? Well, guess what birds are always looking for? They're always looking for food. And there's a great way that you can help feed them and attract them to your house. That means make them want to come in your yard so you can watch them and observe them. And that is having a bird feeder in your yard. Some of you might already have bird feeders, but if you don't, I'm going to show you a fun way to make your own bird feeder today, okay? All right, so all you need to make this bird feeder are a few little supplies. First, you need an empty toilet paper tube, okay? Just like this, and a little piece of string. And then you need a little bit of tape. Here's some tape that I have. So what I'm going to do is tape one side of the string, put it inside the hole of my toilet paper tube. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And put it in here, tape it in there. There we go. And then this string is going to be used to hold up your toilet paper tube, your bird feeder, in either a tree or a branch or maybe on a little pole you have in your yard, okay? Now we have to make this toilet paper tube attractive to our birds. We want to make it something yummy for them. So, something that birds love to eat is peanut butter. So, guess what I'm going to do, my friends? I'm going to take some of my peanut butter with a knife or a spoon with grown-ups' help, and I am going to spread it on the outside of my toilet paper tube. How silly is that? Spread it out, just like you're making a sandwich, all over the toilet paper tube. And it's a good thing that peanut butter is sticky because this next part is going to work perfect. I need a little bit more. See it? Oh, that just looks silly, doesn't it? Oh, but it already smells good. The birds are going to love it. Need a little bit more. You want to cover the whole tube, front and back, with your peanut butter. All right. Now, I have a plate of bird seed. My bird seed has different seeds and little pieces of fruit and peanuts. But if you don't have bird seed at home, my preschool friends, birds love to eat lots of things. If you have mixed nuts at your house or dried fruit like raisins, they would love that on there too. So you just spread it out on a plate and roll your peanut butter tube in the seeds. And look at that! The seeds stick right to the peanut butter. Ooh, this is going to be such a yummy treat for the birds, and the squirrels might even like it too. Then when you're all done, you can take your bird feeder outside and find the right spot to hang it and wait to see what friends visit it. And they'll be so thankful that you helped give them food. And that's something that God wants us to do too. It's a great way to help take care of our earth. All right, so I'm so happy, my friends, that you were able to be here with me today. I miss you so much, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Have fun making your bird feeders and doing your painting, and know that I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.